In this video, I'll show you how to build an HTML JavaScript application using a web API OData service as a data provider and how to include OAuth authentication into your service. I'll use the DevExtreme Visual Studio project templates, and I've already opened my Visual Studio and am ready to create a DevExtreme application. First, let's create a web API OData service. I'm using a DevExtreme project template to do this. A standard entity data model wizard runs. I'll use the Microsoft SQL Server to connect to the Northwind database. I'm selecting the database table that I want to include into the generated model. Alright, the project that is generated by this wizard is extended by CORS and JSONP support. The Web API OData Service project template provides the capability to include OAuth authentication into your service. To do this, I'll select the individual user account option. And here is the account controller. It manages the authorization mechanism. The identityconfig.cs file contains code to configure validation logic for a username and password. Here are account binding models where rules for creating new user data and a password are defined. I want to create a DevExtreme project for my application within the same solution as my OData service. I select the multi-channel project template, specify a name, and click OK. The DevExtreme project wizard runs. I'll select all the possible platforms for the generated project, a slide-out navigation layout, and I'll use the data service I've recently created in this solution to create views. I'll add the generated views to the shared platform independent project and select JavaScript as a programming language. Now my projects are being generated. And here they are. The DevExtreme wizard created views for the customer, order, and order details models. It also created account views. Note that an OData store instance is created using the information saved by the wizard to the configuration file. This object provides access to my OData service. Now, I'll run the mobile project to show that the created application is ready to use. And I can see all views without registration. But that's not the result we're looking for. Let's add the application security to our project. To do this, I'll open the data service entities that I want to make secure. I want to make the customer's entity secure. And I'll type the authorize annotation to enable the authorization mechanism for customers. We'll do this for all required entities. Now let's rebuild the data service and run the app again. Next, I'm redirected to the login page where I can sign in or register a new user. I'll type user@devexpress.com as a username. And I'll type a password. It is automatically validated by our data service to fit all defined data annotation rules. And finally, I type a password that fits all validation rules. After a new user is registered successfully, I can use this data to log in to a page. And here we are. To learn more on how to define views, see the Getting Started video or read the Getting Started tutorial in the documentation on our website. Thanks for watching, and thank you for choosing DevExpress.